well, everything worked the way it was supposed to work. I did move my scope forward. There was a little indexing mark. I'm not going to move it right now. I'll show you tomorrow. But somebody put a little scratch-all mark on the top of the scope. You can see right down there. And they put one on top of this bracket because I couldn't move this any further forward with these because there's only 3 slots. And 2 of them actually look like they machined them. So there was enough clearance here. So I found those indexing marks and I just moved the whole scope forward. And even with the slide back and out, when I pull it back, it works fine. So, and it doesn't hit me in the head, which is technically a rookie mistake, one way or the other. But I've never had it happen to me on any gun, and not even this one. So it was just, I just happened to be the first one to shoot it after I got it back, or he shot it before me, but he probably knows more about guns since he worked on the gun. He obviously does. That was a dumb thing to say. But I don't know anything about guns, but I know how to shoot them. So, barely. But anyways, so that piece of steel that I found out there, I shot it with one of the rounds. And of course, just like, looks like somebody just took a drill bit and went through it. Perfectly clean hole. And it's funny, this other piece here, which I just found, I don't know if it looks like it's the same era stuff. It's a little bit different tone, but it's funny. I almost made the perfect hole for this to thread into. Like I could literally chase that thread with this screw if I cut a notch in it and probably be the perfect size screw to thread that in, because it's like literally so close. It's like right there. So anyways, I'm keeping those. I shot that wall you see out there that has the notches where it collapsed, and I also shot those plates right here, and one bullet ripped through the bottom of here, and then it split this rock completely perfectly. And look at that color in there. I mean, I don't know if that's the lead from the bullet exploding, but it's weird. It looks like that's got to be the lead from when the bullet hit it for it to have that coloring. So I think it must have been like this, but yeah. So it went through the metal, it went through the steel plate, it went through the rock, and it also went through this aluminum plate, which I shot this hole in it before, and then I shot my 38. My 38 made this hole and this hole. So, but yeah, so it went through this, and the rock. I mean, without any problem whatsoever. And luckily, didn't hit Toolman Taylor. Because it can't be Toolman Tim, it's got to be Taylor. So, but that looks like one of the weird animated characters from a Tool video. So, it's funny, again, I quit looking for this place, and I did find the place I was looking for, but then the hippie dude wasn't budging, so I decided to drive around, and I got to find some cool stuff, and I got to shoot 2 of my guns. I shot my 38, which is funny because I only keep 4 shells in it, and because it doesn't have a safety on it, and so I always keep it on a dead hole, but I don't have any extra bullets here. I left the whole thing at the come on, where the heck are you? Okay, so I left the my whole thing that I usually carry that has extra rounds for everything except for my Arisaka. It has extra 22 rounds for, extra shotgun shells for this, which is a 20 gauge, which I do have shells for this I carry in the Jeep, Remingtons, which aren't anything to rely on. For some reason, I have more problems with Remingtons than anything. I have shotgun shells, 20 gauge, and then I have my shells for, I guess I might as well take it out in case I don't video for some reason tomorrow. But this is my, I brought the wrong gun. I was going to bring my Mossberg. This is a, I think this is a Marlin. A Marlin with a Weaver scope on it. So this is actually, I don't know, lay it anywhere without. So this is actually I call it like a rifleman style, but it doesn't flip all the way forward. But it has a little magazine that goes in here. So I think I have 2 of them. So yeah, this is the little magazine that goes in. So I don't like dry firing, but what are you gonna do? So this is my Marlin, but I think it's another brand too. It's like 2 different brands, but it is a Marlin. But I thought I was bringing my, it's not a Mossberg. Oh, I need to oil that. Look how dry that's been. Whew. I'm not good at taking care of guns. I mean, I don't abuse them, but I don't maintain them. You can tell by how old my ammunition is, how often I shoot. I have these old Winchester Wildcat 22s. What else do I have in here? Well, these are all Wildcat shells. And then these are the original shells that came with this gun. I literally just fired the last 6 of them. So I put 5 rounds in and fired them. And look how old this box is. I think I could look up on the internet how old these are, but these are almost like the rounds that would have come with the gun. I don't know if the new ones still say 7.7 Jap. Probably not, because the terminology isn't. Anyways, these are. Oh, they do say 7.7 or 7.7 Jap. This one says comma. Soft point 11. It's weird. It has a comma where you would think there would be a decimal point. But I don't know enough about guns to know why or how. But let's see here. There's all the info on it for anybody who's a gun person. I don't like to use the word gun nut unless you're actually a crazy person. Dedicated hunting. So anyways, these are what I got with the actual gun to hold shells, and then these were the shells. So these were the things to hold them, I guess, for out in the field, and these were the boxes that the shells came in. So I had 2 of these boxes. One of them I got in storage because it's just got a bunch of empty shells in it, and then this one has empty shells in it, and this one has empty shells in it. So I don't know where I was going with that. I hardly ever do. But these are my guns, and all prices are negotiable. Just kidding. I wouldn't sell these because I wouldn't know what they're worth. because I didn't pay $1 for one gun I've ever had. All my guns belong, well, I don't know if they still technically belong to dead people, because the dead people did not sell them. They died, and I got the guns, and not in the way that you would think. I have friends that are into guns, that are gun people, that have large varieties and collections of guns. And some of the guns they don't approve of, or they don't like, or they're not impressed by. So that's when they call Brad and say, hey, you want a free gun? You know, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. And so I have like 10 free guns, and one of my guns I bought, which is funny because, I mean, it's technically a gun, but it's not, because it's a rifle, but it's not even a firearm, because it's weird. Before, when I was videoing, I thought I could reverse. I just took pictures of myself. Oh, this is going to be glamorous looking. I'm trying to put this plastic over this. Somehow I had it, but it's not working. So, I don't know why. Anyways, I'm just blabbing now, so I'll make a video later. Bye.